this is Jorge over at Tomball Ford. I hope you guys are doing great and having a fabulous day. This video is to share with you some information regarding the Ford engines on the F-150 series, on the F-150 lineup. And it could be a little bit confusing because you might not know which engine does what or what capabilities an engine has, and you want to get informed. So hopefully the information that I'm going to provide to you will assist you, will help you on the next F-150 vehicle purchase. So if you're interested, please stay tuned. And if you find this video informative, I would appreciate some likes on the video, and please subscribe to the YouTube channel. So without further ado, this is the engines on the F-150 lineup. Okay, engine number one, we have the 3.5 High Output EcoBoost engine. Now, this is different than the regular 3.5 EcoBoost. There's two EcoBoost, but the High Output EcoBoost belong to the Raptor and the Raptor only. And these engines that I'm talking to you about are going to be on a 2017 model, probably a 2018 as well. We haven't heard of any changes whatsoever. But this engine, this 3.5 that belongs to the Raptor, will give you 450 horsepower and 510 pound-foot of torque. So this is going to be a really powerful engine. The towing capabilities are going to be sacrificed a little bit compared to its twin brother, the 3.5 regular EcoBoost. So you have 8,000 pounds of towing capabilities on the Super Crew, and you have 6,000 pounds of towing capabilities on the Super Cab. Now, you know, the Raptor engine, probably that customer might want it for off-road purposes, to have that specialized truck. So maybe towing capabilities is not that important, but it's going to be an awesome engine, and I cannot wait to get my hands on it. And for fuel efficiency, you're going to be looking at 15 on the city, 18 on the highway, and then 16 on a combined city and highway. If you're fuel efficient conscious, which if you're buying a Raptor, you probably are not. But that is the engine that is exclusive and only available on the Ford Raptor. Okay, so now we are on engine number two. Engine number two is going to be the 3.5 Naturally Aspirated engine. There's no turbos on this. This is the base engine. This is the entry-level engine, and it gives you 282 horsepower with 253 pound-foot of torque. So the horsepower and torque is decent for this engine. This actually reminds me of the 4.6 V8 engine that we used to have that gives you about this same horsepower and torque rating. And it's amazing how the technology has evolved, and you have a smaller, smarter working engine that actually produces more power. And with that power, with this power in the 3.5, you've got towing capabilities of 7,600 pounds, which is more than enough for the most of us that tow a small trailer, a utility trailer, a lawnmower, stuff like that. This 3.5 is going to be a really good engine, and also it gives you 18 miles per gallon on the city, 24 miles per gallon up in the open road, and then about 20 miles per gallon on a combined city and highway driving. So again, this is the engine for the entry-level trucks, and it's a powerful engine. It's more than enough for what most people would be using it for. Okay, now we are on engine number three. Engine number three is the 2.7 EcoBoost. Now this engine debuted on the 2016 models. It was a brand new engine. It's the smallest EcoBoost engine that Ford produces, that Ford makes. But man, this is a really peppy, powerful, smaller engine. And the biggest thing on this engine is fuel efficiency. But don't get fooled, it's got plenty of power on this engine, and it gives you 325 horsepower and 375 pound-foot of torque. And get this, you're able to tow 8,500 pounds with this vehicle. It is just mind-boggling. This is probably the #1 selling engine we have right now because it's trending, and a lot of people are after that fuel efficiency, and a lot of people have more than enough towing capabilities with this 2.7 EcoBoost. Now this is available on the XL, XLT, and Lariat. If you do go with the Lariat, it is standard on the Lariat. So that is the entry-level engine for the Lariat package. But if you do want to get it on the XLT, it is going to be an upgrade charge of $795 if you want it on the XLT trim level. So, you know, it's a wonderful engine. We are selling the heck out of that engine. Now, one of the things that people are complaining about the EcoBoost engine is just the sound. The sound that you get out of the mufflers, it is a very quiet, light whistle sound. The muffler is the sound of the F-150 doesn't sound like a truck. So if you are that kind of customer that you want it to sound like a truck, or you want to modify the exhaust, maybe an EcoBoost is not for you. But for those customers that are not too focused on that and they want really good fuel efficiency, this engine is the best engine because it gives you 19 miles per gallon on the city, 26 miles per gallon on the open road, and about 22 miles per gallon on a combined city and highway. So overall, this engine gives you everything. Gives you the towing capabilities and gives you the fuel efficiency as well. So 2.7 EcoBoost engine. Okay, so now we are on engine number 4. It is the 5.0 V8 engine, and this is available on every single trim level except the Limited, which is the highest end, as the larger EcoBoost engine is the standard engine for the Limited. But like I said, it's available on every single engine. It is an upgrade of $1,595 for the XLT package, and it is an upgrade of $795 for the Lariat package. So you have to think if the upgrade charge is worth it for you. This vehicle gives you 385 horsepower and 387 pound-foot of torque, and the towing capabilities on this truck, 10,900 pounds, which is more than enough for what most customers will be using this vehicle for. And then when we talk about, you know, towing capabilities, we are talking with the engine, with the with the correct towing package, because there's different levels of towing receiver hitches and packages. So when we talk, you know, 10,900 pounds on this V8, we are talking with the properly equipped receiver hitch. So, and if you're that customer that likes the throatier sounding muffler, I mean, the V8 is going to be for you. You can modify the exhaust and it's going to sound like a truck. It's going to sound like a V8 engine. The fuel efficiency on this is going to be 15 on the city, it's going to be 22 on the highway, and it's going to be a combined 18 city and highway. So that's the 5.0 V8 engine, and it's a great engine. We've sold the heck out of them, and people will be continuing to stick with the naturally aspirated engine. So 5.0 V8 engine, awesome engine. Alright, so we have come to the most powerful engine, in my opinion, that Ford offers as engine number 5. This is the 3.5 EcoBoost engine. It debuted in 2011. For 2017, we have generation 2. So Ford made an upgrade, a change on the EcoBoost. They tweaked it a little bit. So now we have 375 horsepower, and we have 470 pound-foot of torque. I mean, it is mind-boggling the amount of power that you get out of this engine. And since 2011, it has been a really good seller. That's actually what I drive in my personal vehicle, and I just love the performance. I love the acceleration of the EcoBoost engine, and it's able to be you're able to tow 12,200 pounds with that engine. I mean, it's amazing how much the weight that you are able to tow out of that engine. And it's available on all of the truck lineup, but there is an upgrade charge of $25.95, yeah, $2,595 if you want that engine on the XLT trim level. So it's you're gonna have to think about it if you're interested in that XLT. If you want that towing capabilities for that engine, for that truck, then that EcoBoost is gonna be something that you would want to consider. It is the engine that gives you the 10-speed automatic transmission, which is brand new, and we are going to be getting about 18 miles per gallon on the city, 25 miles per gallon on the highway, and about 21 miles per gallon on a combined city and highway driving. So 3.5 EcoBoost, a great engine, and the 10-speed really feels really well. I did have a chance to test drive the 3.5 with a 10-speed, and the shifting points are just, you know, phenomenal. They shift perfectly to allow you to accelerate quick. I haven't towed anything with it, but I feel like it's going to be seamless, the shifting points that this engine is going to give you. So it's going to be a great engine. 3.5 regular EcoBoost engine. Hey, this is a quick video on the different engines that Ford offers. If you guys have a question, please comment below. I would be happy to answer any questions that you might have. And again, please like the video if you found it a little bit informative, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching. You all have a blessed day.